play.
You can feel the energy in this building. A lot of times here in Houston, crowds are a little bit quiet to start the game. Not tonight, they understand.
Most against any team, and the second most all-time against the Rockets. Only Michael Jordan with more as Harden misfires, but Capella keeps it alive, trying to back in on James, up, under, and in for Clint Capella.
End up taking a much more difficult shot.
Harden is open, too strong, follows it up, goes into the lane and lays it in, and that is
Long rebounds, that's two now. Four second chance points here for Houston already. Oh my.
Kyrie Irving somehow.
Anybody who has not seen him much this year, they make 15. So first in the league in both those categories.
As Irving strong, Thompson the rebound over Beverly, finds Irving. James will fire and hit. Has been on a tear since the beginning of February. Good movement here to Anderson. He got it.
Oh, that is
isolated on Harden. Looking to muscle him into the lane. James fading away. He got it. The contact he does end up drawing when he gets to the free throw line as Beverly flips it up and in high off the window.
So disciplined and show the referees your hands on all those plays.
Good decision by Thompson and Jefferson.
And 2 and 4 here now in March, so they've been up and down here a little bit.
Harden splits the D, lays it home.
Prepared for that.
Jefferson to the rim, lays it home. Give to Harden. Ariza off the bounce. He got it.
When Nene looks in good shape, man, this is the thinnest I've ever seen him look.
What a handle from Irving, who then magically puts it home.
I've said it before, he's the best below the rim layup maker in the NBA.
Ariza with another three.
Self-promotion.
No, yeah, but it's about the league, too. I think you're too altruistic for self-promotion. As Irving just... Gordon gets it back to Harden.
Once again, a switch with Tristan Thompson.
And Harden, you on the spot, Doug, and say, well, if you had a vote, who would you go with?
I can't vote right now. There's too much at stake here coming down the stretch as Gordon knocks down.
Finds the open man into the corner. Williams attacks the closeout. Thompson powers it down.
That's your buddies. I figured you would say that was an assist.
Sure, it was an assist there, and it was officially as Gordon. James with 5 left in the quarter. Makes his move, muscles inside. That was too easy. Anderson's out there, even though it feels like he's way behind the line. Can't just let him fire as Channing Frye. Darren Williams through the legs to James, has the angle and the flush.
The shots were taken. I thought that was a great story.
Meanwhile, as Williams fires and hits the three, the interesting cap to that story you just told, Doug, is James muscles in for 2, and here comes Darren Williams giving it up in transition. 2-on-1, Smith behind the back to Derek Williams. To the corner, Ariza attacks the overplay, puts it home, plus the foul. Cleveland zapped out with an 11-0 run at the start of the quarter. Jefferson in the corner, splash.
Pretty special, and I'm really proud of Chris and his team. You know, those kids believed in him when Victor Jefferson once again
was in this first half.
Great
Irving,
pass.
oh, what a look, and it sets up the ball movement, and back to Irving. You bet! Excellent possession.
Turning the ball over, and their offensive efficiency has been very good, so Rockets need to buckle down here defensively as Channing Frye was lightning quick. And I saw a lot of that lightning quickness in a lot of those points as Richard Jefferson to get out and get the open floor.
Irving draws 2, finds Jefferson alone again. You bet! Here's Harden, cut between 2, finds Nene for the much-needed 15 points. Harden with 13.7 assists. James right around Ariza, getting to the hoop.
You think LeBron's trying to show who's the MVP of the league?
Gordon with an answer on the other end. Trying to take Nene. Right around him to the rim, lays it in, plus the foul. Harassed by Irving, gets it back. Jefferson closes out, but Harden. Irving switched on Nene. Looking to shake him. Irving with Nene holding up nicely there. A hand in the face of Irving. Oh, and he still hit it. 16 for Irving. Cleveland 15 of 21 in the quarter. What a wise 2-for-1 there. But Mike D'Antoni was telling Cassidy, stopping it in the paint on the defensive end, finishing on the offensive end. As Shumpert.
And 16 against the better team. So they've done a great job all year long of beating the teams they're supposed to beat us. Ryan Anderson.
Anderson hit his first 2 attempts of this game. He has 8 points total as James cashes in.
For Houston, get on a run.
Haven't found that rhythm since early as Harden spins that in. Harden slings it to Beverly. Good movement here to Anderson. Anderson in the corner on a three.
Hurt an ankle. He had a down year, went from being second in the MVP as Kyrie to the second in the MVP, back with a vengeance this year.
James kicks to the corner, Shumpert in rhythm, pours it in. Beverly finds help in Ariza. Into the corner, Anderson alone. He got another.
You better not leave him.
Offensive engagement in this game. Harden can't hit. Capella pokes it home. In the league, an offensive rebounding percentage. Harden around Thompson, comes it home. And now a 7-0 run from Houston. Harden working around Thompson. Give it up to Harden. Harden right to the rim again, and he is just, by the way, 435th straight game for Thompson. As James fading away, puts it home. Nice movement here. Irving trying to take Harden. Irving denied by Harden, and then Irving fouls Harden. Lays it up and off. Another loose ball controlled by Houston. How about Williams? Finally! Irving draws two. Great pass out of the double to Derek Williams on a three. Last night in a win in Orlando. Nene. Ooh, the finesse from Nene.
Be tough to beat in the playoffs.
Harden comes up with a steal. Harden to the rim. Houston on an extended 23-5 run that James ends. Third three for James. He has 25 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Nene on a nice delivery from Lou Williams. Corner. Smith cutting through the D. Hooks it up and in. Difficult shot. J.R. Smith. Run. 10 lead changes in this game. 8 ties.
Cleveland scores here. I think you're going to see Harden back in the game.
Fried.
Well, they've only won about 200 straight games. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, seriously. Beverly alone with an answer. Ends the 7-0.
Sure, he gets himself an arch.
James with a lane. Good movement here. Smith. The entry. James, the flush. A game in which they outscored Houston 128-120. Harden with a triple. Through. Under 7 minutes to play. Williams will fire. And hit.
4 for 9, a couple threes. He had 10 points, 4 assists last night.
Capella, center of the lane, no. Harden, yes. No. Harden the board and the outlet. Capella on the run. 3 to shoot. Back to Shumpert. 2 to shoot. James has to heave. Does. And hits. A high quality. Switched on to Nene. Irving trying to wrap around him. Hesitates and banks it in.
I mean, sometimes you just got to applaud great players.
Harden. Oh, he stayed left. Harden the slide. Nene fights his way inside for 2. Second half for Nene.
His numbers aren't going to say it, but Nene's had a brilliant game tonight.
Beverly, you bet! In the corner. Thompson. Under a minute to go. Irving trying to find space. Not easy against Beverly. Heaves and hits. Even with an opportunity here. Irving. Up the floor, against pressure, double team, needs help, and a foul against Houston, and that will send Cleveland to the line with Houston over the limit. Ariza seeking help on the inbound, Harden being fronted, but he gets it. Harden dashing into the front court, Harden all the way to the rim, and he is fouled by Tristan Thompson. James storms into the front court, heaves a bomb, can't hit it, rebound Ariza, that should seal it. Ariza will fling it up court, and Houston outlasts Cleveland 117-112.